Hi gardeners, I am back over at the Benham Garden, and today I am going to be planting milkweed. We did our butterfly and pollinator lesson yesterday, and so now we want to make sure that our garden is ready when they arrive. So here we have our butterfly perennial garden, and we have a number of perennials that are already starting to come back this spring, but we don't yet have any milkweed coming up. We may, but we only planted 2 last year. So we definitely want to get some more in here. We don't have a ton of space here in the perennial garden. So what we're going to do is around the perimeter of our garden area, right where we have these signs, we have a couple perennials. We've got some hostas coming up. But other than that, it's usually just weeds. So what we're going to do is we're going to just weed these beds and put milkweed back here. And then we'll put some mulch down so that way it'll keep the weeds at bay. Some of these areas do have, in addition to the hostas over here, we also have some perennial herbs that are coming up. So we've got, I believe, some sage and some thyme and some chives coming up over in the corner there. So we're going to leave that and we'll just plant around it. But we're going to try to get as many of these milkweed plants in as possible. I think we have probably about 12 of them. So it should be pretty quick and easy. I also do want to weed and mulch the perennial bed over in the butterfly garden. But I'm going to wait until a little bit later this afternoon to take care of that. So I will check back in with you as we make some progress. All right, I took a look at the creeping Charlie in here, and it was going to be way too much to try to just pick it all out by hand. The thing about it is it's kind of vining underground, and so you really have to get the roots out in order to clear it. So I went home and I got my scraping cultivating tool, and I'm going to go ahead and try to get as much of this cleared out as possible. Okay, I've got about half of the bed weeded. So you'll see over here, it's a lot cleaner. We only have the perennials coming up, none of those creeping Charlies. But if we come around the corner here, you'll see we have a lot more to do. There's a lot of the creeping Charlie in here. In order to make room for the milkweed, I've got to get that out as well. So I'm going to keep working and see how far I can get today. Okay, I finished all the weeding I'm going to do today, so I'm going to go ahead and get some mulch down in the areas that I weeded and then get some of this milkweed planted. Okay, got all the bags open, so now I'm just gonna spread it around. I wanna make sure that I leave a little bit of a space around the perennial plants so they don't rot out. And also I'm not quite sure what's still growing up there, so I just wanna make sure I give them enough space to grow. We just wanna put a good enough coat down so that way we can keep the weeds from coming back. I don't wanna have to do this again. I think we need one more bag over there. Okay, it's pretty much all the mulch I have, so I'm gonna have to get some more for the rest of the bed. Probably need another 8 bags to get that back half. But at least we've got the front done. It'll look nice from the road for right now until I get back here. And we've got our perennials that are coming up. And now I'm going to just go ahead and get some of these milkweed planted. So let's see if I can set this down. And I'll show you the first two, and then I'll just go ahead and do the rest without the camera on. So planting this stuff, you'll notice it doesn't look like much right now because, as they say, these milkweed plants are sleeping. So the roots are in there, but they haven't started growing yet, and they probably won't for a little bit because they do have to wait till it's a little bit warmer. So they have to be about 18 to 24 inches apart. I'm going to go ahead and put one right in the center here. Then we'll do another one kind of off to the side. Usually we put annuals out front here, but I would like to start getting more perennials in this bed. It just makes it less work every year, and it'll be kind of nice to have color in this garden without having to do anything each year. So, and of course, the more butterfly host plants we can get, the better. So, I think what we'll do is, I'm going to steal one of these from over here. I'm going to do a showy milkweed, which is kind of a white color in the middle. And then I'm going to do a butterfly weed off to each side. Those are the orange ones. So really, they should be nice and bright and pretty. So let's go ahead. And what I want to do is basically just dig a hole about the size or the depth of the little pot that I have here. Okay. And I'm just going to flip the pot over. You can see the roots in there. Even though this plant is sleeping, it does have all of the pieces needed to have a strong plant once it gets warmer. Now it's supposed to get a little bit cold in the next couple of days. I heard rumor of snow, which I'm not too happy about, but that's all right. We have this mulch here now, so this will keep it warm until the last frost is over. I'm hoping that that doesn't actually even happen, but you never know. I'm going to stick the tags in here because right now, until I kind of document this, I want to know what's in here. Hi. All right. Then let's go ahead and get the butterfly weed. Okay, so next we're going to do the butterfly weed, and the butterfly weed doesn't even have a stem showing. I'm going to go ahead and put my tag off to the side, and then go ahead and dig my hole. Break up the soil around it a little bit. And I am just going to very gently flip it over. Okay, so it says this plant is dormant. I don't see anything in here, but I'm going to trust that the company gave me, oh, I see it, a plant that's actually going to sprout into something. All right. Got these online, so we're going to go ahead and put that off to the side. Okay, and then finally we're going to put one over to the side here. Go ahead, dig our hole. Flip our pot, get it in, and put the tag. I really hope these result in a plant because, like I said, it's really hard to even see anything in there. So let's hope that this results in something. All right, so that's it for right now. I'm gonna go ahead and maybe try to finish up the last few before I have to leave, but I'm not gonna record that. And then next time I come back to finish up the garden, I will either record some of that or just show you the after pictures. So have a great afternoon, and we'll see you soon.